I honestly do not know what to make of that game, guys. Honestly, I don't know what to make of it. It was a comedy of errors from both sides from start to finish, and that all led to the goals. It was 2-2 in the end. Another draw. I think that's the third draw in the row in the league. It's not good enough, really. It's not good enough. Another 2-2 draw. When was the last time we drew two games in a row 2-2? I don't know, but I mean, it was a roller coaster ride of a game. But in the end, we needed a win. We needed a win. If we wanted to get back into that top four race, we needed a win, and we didn't get it. We got the draw, which meant we stay 8 points behind the top four. Obviously, Spurs won as well, so that makes it more difficult. But it was a ridiculous game, really. I bet if you're a neutral, you're absolutely laughing your head off at that, because it was a brilliant game in terms of entertainment, but I was shitting myself. I've got to say, the amount of defensive mistakes, the amount of times we, chopped clearances, sliced them, and gave the ball away. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Arsenal did the same. Obviously for the first goal, David De Gea. Obviously I'm not going to be too annoyed at him. The amount of times he saved our asses. He can afford one mistake. To be fair, I'm not too worried about him. And they go 1-0 up with a header. And then obviously it was made 1-1 very soon after that. By a tap in by Martial. Probably Arsenal again could have done better with that cross. It was a bit of a tame cross back into the box. But again, in the second half, we came out and Arsenal got the goal to make it 2-1. And you will not see a more ridiculous goal than that. Rojo giving the ball away, shocking from Marcus Rojo. Consequently, he was taken off after that as well by Mourinho. Rojo giving the ball away in defence, which we did a few times, and Lacazete going through on goal. And he actually Rojo tackled the ball onto Lacazette and it rolled into the back of the net. You could not write this comedy. Honestly, it was shambolic, really, absolutely shambolic. But then straight afterwards, literally 13 seconds after the restart, a long ball from Nemanja Matic into, Jesse Lingard and the Arsenal defenders. I don't know what they're doing at the back, but they just completely cocked it up. Lingard comes in, makes it 2-2, and in the end, that's how it finished. Pogba and Lukaku didn't start, and I actually thought we looked a bit better without them in the team. And when they did come on, I don't think they really made that much of a difference. Fellaini also came on in the last stages again, didn't really make too much of a difference. But 2-2, it's a hard one to take, because obviously, looking at the game situation, looking at where we are in the league, we kind of had to win that game. It would have meant we would have gone 5 points off top four. And, we'd be looking a bit more positively at the situation we're in. But as it stands, we're 8 points off. Another draw, 3 draws in a row. And we still haven't won in our last 4 games, which is pretty disappointing, to say the least, to be honest. At the full-time whistle, there wasn't exactly much... wasn't exactly much of a reaction from the United fans. They're almost stunned as what just happened and just confused. There was no booing, really. It was just almost silent at the end, and I don't think either set of fans could really understand what they've just seen. Matic got given man of the match by BT Sport. I disagree with that completely. I think that's an absolute load of codswallop, to be honest. I'm not sure who I'd give it to. I think I'll give it to Rashford. He ran his socks off today. He really did try and make things happen. And I'm happy he got a full 90 minutes as well. Also, positive to see Eric Bailly back in the side. And he really pocketed Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in today's game, which was great for him. I thought actually overall the team played all right. Defensively, especially in that second half, we were really poor. We were making mistakes left, right and centre. Marcus Rojo showing almost his true colours that we've seen from Marcus Rojo a lot, where he's very, very erratic, although he did strike the free kick, incidentally, which did lead to the goal. And I think overall he did all right, but he just needs to tone it down a bit sometimes. Just needs to calm down when he's on the ball. But nevertheless, I don't know what to make of it. I really don't. A 2-2 draw against Arsenal. Usually we'd be beating Arsenal at home. And, they did get a draw, which is probably one of the first times they didn't lose at Old Trafford for a while. So I think they'll go away, happy with that result. It doesn't mean much for them. But, of course, for us, it would have been much better if we could have got the win. And I think, obviously, because we did get the draw against Arsenal, I think Jose Mourinho is not going to get sacked today. I don't think that's going to happen. and I don't see him getting sacked until at least after the January transfer window. If he had lost this game, I think the pressure would have been ramped up on him, but I don't think that's going to happen. But of course, guys, that's all I've got to say on it. You guys leave your thoughts on that crazy game in the comment section down below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.